Sorry, guys.
No,
You know how it goes.
No.
Fucking bullshit and shit like that.
Shit, fucking drooping.
Bullshit and shit, drooping shit.
Yeah.
Take a pill, would you?
The pill for drooping mic stands.
Yeah. It's blue.
It's blue.
Put a little mass in your staff or whatever.
Yeah.
Full of lead in the pencil, you know?
Yeah.
Rayfield Studios!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ryefield Studios. Back here on the Podcouch.
Yes, sir.
We're your hosts. I'm Shane. That's Ben. Who do we got, brother?
Yo, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Shane, for that intro. That was awesome.
You're welcome, bro.
Yeah, we got a fucking kick-ass band from Hamilton, Ontario, dude. We got the GoodDepression on the couch. Thank you guys very much for coming in.
These guys
That's
ripped
fucking
out a
awesome.
fucking
Thank you guys for
sick
tuning
set.
in.
You gotta
Yeah,
go
man.
watch that. Come right back here and check them out and learn about them.
Yeah, fucking great energy, man. You guys are tight as fuck, dude. It sounds
dude.
great.
Thanks,
It sounded
man.
awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You got a cool sound, definitely. Like I don't even know where to place it, but
Yeah, man.
fucking
We
it hits.
yeah, we kind of have we can get with a lot of different genres.
Yeah.
We flow with a few we're heavy bits, but then melodic as well.
Yeah.
So
Fits
fucking
good. It's
dig
good
it.
on the bill, right? It's a little bit of everything, and
yeah.
Good or bad. I don't know.
yeah.
I think
We'll say
it's
good.
funny.
We'll say good for this, right? We'll say good.
We all kind of have different influences from like I think Every Time I Die is a big one to
Right.
like a red chord to
Yeah.
some heavier stuff as well. So just kind
Right.
of mix everything.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
works good.
Yeah. Any unique influences that would stand out, like Prince or some shit? Any? I mean, who doesn't like Prince? But I mean,
Yeah,
like,
maybe somewhere back
anyone
there.
that's just like, dude, Alanis Morissette, dude, Jagged Little Pill, life changing.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Solid album.
It was fucking great. I had that shit on tape and CD. Oh. I could listen to it in two different type of cars.
Two different types.
I don't even have CD players anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
That's
Eh? It's
fucked up.
wild.
Yeah, we don't have any like weird ones. I mean, we all like a lot of like weird music, but I wouldn't say it's an influence.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Like we all listen to Viagra Boys,
Yeah, Viagra
And,
Boys,
I agree.
Mars Volta.
Mars
Right.
Volta. Yeah, we all
Yeah.
love Mars Volta.
Yeah.
Yeah, aside from that, like 70s, 80s stuff,
Right,
rock.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But writing influences more or less like the genre you guys are in, and
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, sweet.
I mean, I was trying to play a Bahamas song one time, and that kind of turned into a different riff.
That's always cool when that happens,
So, yeah.
eh? Like trying to learn like some Beach Boys or some shit like
Yeah.
that, and you're like, you know what, that little lick was pretty sweet, you know? If you fucking dime the gain on it and play it twice as fast or something,
Just rip that
You're onto
off.
Add a little tremolo, you know.
Yeah. We actually saying that all of our songs are just stolen.
Isn't that everybody though?
you just play backwards or slower or faster than the other guys.
Well, what's that fucking AI that wrote every single melody and copyrighted it?
What?
Yeah, I'm sure that's a thing.
What is now?
There's a YouTube page that was live, and it was just AI through like Logic or something,
Yeah,
and it would just create metal songs.
yeah.
And
Oh,
we looked
yeah.
at it. It was like song like 13,000.
Yeah.
Like it just keeps
like
going.
keeps going.
It's
And they
actually
were all,
pretty
were
good.
they all
Yeah,
bangers? Like they just
It's
fucking.
pretty good. Wasn't bad.
Pretty generic, like
Computers are
genty.
pretty
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all doomed. We're all doomed.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck, eh?
fucking robots are supposed to be doing our work.
Yeah, we're working for them, man.
Too much work.
We got her made.
Yeah.
Fuck robots, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're coming from my drywall job. I've seen that.
Fuckers, eh? That's awesome. The GoodDepression, man. Why don't we get into like a bit of the backstory, kind of how y'all came about and how long you've been at it, and a bit of the origin story, if you
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. Who wants to?
Well, I guess it started. It was Justin and I.
Right.
Fuck, how many years ago now?
2016.
Actually,
Yeah, like 8 years ago.
Wow.
Almost,
I realized that the other day.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was like, that's a long time.
Yeah.
that
We
was
were
a good
just kind
joke.
of jamming around, and one night over beers, we decided to. We started writing songs like and named them after Seinfeld, like influences.
You're
Yeah.
Fucking love Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Can't Stand Ya.
Urban Sombrero.
Urban
Yeah,
Seinfeld,
Sex Appeal.
Yeah,
Bobka.
Babka.
Yeah.
And that
Big
was,
Seinfeld fans.
yeah, we got Brian on, and then after jamming with him for a bit, we got Dill.
Yeah.
And we used to be a 5-piece, so I was playing guitar.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
we had 2 bass players in between, and then before we did our last full length we released, I just was like, I'll play bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did the 4-piece thing.
Yeah.
It's been that way since.
But we all know each other. Like I know these two since grade 1, but we've all known each other since we were kids, basically.
Right.
Oh, sweet.
Right. That's
Yeah.
awesome when that
We've all
works
played
out,
in
eh?
different bands and then just kind of found each other again. So just really worked with us
Yeah.
being so close. And that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome when that shit works out, eh? It's a
Yeah.
homie
It was fun.
fest, right?
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Fucking
used
right.
to jam in Justin's garage, and
Yeah.
Dill joined, and the first practice we had with him, the cops got called.
Oh yeah.
Well, they got called, but they didn't come that day. They came on like say we were jamming on the weekend. They came on like the Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't that important, but
We had a complaint about a week ago. We're finally getting around to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, since
Yeah.
then, we used to jam behind a cheese factory,
Okay.
Right
so
on.
it was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
410 Studios up in, what is that, Brimbrook?
Yeah, like on the way to Binbrook, like Highway 20.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's like here. It's like out in the country.
Yeah,
kinda,
sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty portable.
No cops getting called out there. Eh?
Nah,
Honestly, it was great. We
a
had
lot of
some
cool
of the other
bands,
bands.
Yeah.
like that were there. Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
sweet.
talked to them, and
Sweet.
it was a nice little community. and-
Yeah.
But now we're down at main stage.
Right.
Right
So,
on.
Yeah, I'm jamming out there.
Yeah. Similar to like the storage unit thing.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah.
But it's a place to practice.
Yeah. Exactly. Right. Place you
Stinks
can
like
fire it up
farts.
and.
Yeah.
Well, that's on you guys. We know that.
I don't know what that is.
It did smell fine when we moved in, and yeah, now it's just fine.
I don't know.
No,
man.
it's
That
just
one
farts.
always smells like shit every time you walk by it.
Don't go in room 106.
That's awesome. Yeah. So, sorry. How long have you guys been jamming there? Then, like practicing there? That's pretty
new,
recent.
like
or?
yeah, since August.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we
Nice.
just moved
Not
out
quite a
there.
year.
And it's like a storage facility kind of thing too. Like.
Well, it's actually like a practice.
Oh,
space.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
That's
rehearsal.
full of
That's
practice
better.
room.
It used to be
Yeah,
a
it's
rehearsal
pretty awesome.
factory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so they had them like all over the place.
Yeah.
Just like hourly rooms. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
monthlies,
It's one of the survivors, I guess.
Yeah. Fuck. There's still a few of them in Toronto. Eh?
Yeah.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, half of one is a church.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess they were trying to buy him up or something.
Is that where you guys play?
No.
Justin's in another band called Low Heaven.
What's it
And
called?
you got they jam in Toronto.
I was.
Low Heaven.
Oh, nice.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your latest release, I guess.
Sex Act.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, we have a lot coming up in the works.
Sweet.
We recorded a full album with Davis Maxwell at Schoolhouse.
Yeah.
So and then this year we'll be releasing kind of full thing. But yeah, Sex Act was the most recent single that we did, and then Justin did the video for us too, and the response has been pretty wild.
That must be the one we watched.
Is that the
earlier.
one we watched with like the
Quite
banana?
sexual.
Yeah.
The green screen.
Yeah, we're watching. Yeah.
Everybody's just standing there.
Yeah, it's kind of like what you guys talked about earlier. I feel like the last few years, since the pandemic, we hardcore is very prevalent in like the scene right now. A lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
like heavier beatdown stuff. We can hang with hardcore bands, but you know we don't fall into the same category necessarily. So
Right.
our music is has a little bit of a different kind of tinge to it. So it's like Sex Act, especially, right? A lot more upbeat,
Yeah, yeah.
melodic, but then like still heavy influences
Yeah.
involved. So
It's fucking sick.
the new stuff, we have more new stuff, and it's all in the same vein of that, and it kind of I think that'll be what we go forward. Kind of sounding like, or the sound that we're writing now. So.
Some pretty heavy songs on
Yeah.
yeah. They're like it's a mix of like hardcore and then like thrash.
Yeah,
You know, like there's
yeah.
some thrashy stuff going on.
Some punk stuff. It's like we've
Yeah.
kind of always been like all over the map with
Yeah.
writing. And we
It's
just
like
kinda
hardcore with
do
other shit
whatever,
mixed
you know?
in.
It's hard to like place a name on our band, to be honest. I feel like we've kind of like we genre hop, and it's it kind of gets lost on just one like specific genre.
Yeah.
So
It's just fine.
Yeah, it's
Who
perfect.
cares?
Yeah. Why label it, right? Yeah. Why label it, right? Just
Let somebody else
But we
figure it
can't write that part because that doesn't fit us.
What are we, the Deftones? What are we doing here?
exactly.
Yeah, Metallica wouldn't play that.
out. Not really synthwave, so
Yeah. Do you guys have a release date for that, or?
Not yet. Nothing locked in yet. I don't think.
It'll be later in the year. It'll probably be around, we'll say fall. Like,
Okay.
We got some other stuff we're trying to book some U.S. states.
Nice.
We're kind of working on that right now, and then we'll be doing more of the Ontario run. We're just kind of getting started our year.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
So, we're playing in Hamilton March. I think
21st.
21st.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
With Single Wound at the Doors Pub.
At Doors.
Nice.
Yeah.
Doors is sick.
Doors is
It's kind of our
awesome.
stomping
Sweaty
grounds
Doors.
right now.
Yeah.
So Absinthe was the big one for a long time for us.
Yeah, that was our home.
And then after the pandemic, a lot of those.
Yeah.
Actually, most of Hamilton's scene kind of closed down. This Ain't Hollywood, Absinthe. What else closed down?
Killer Room.
Yeah, the Kill Room closed
Yeah,
down
so-
pretty recently, actually, right? Like they
Yeah,
survived through it pretty good, and then it was like last year some other shit went down. Like
Yeah.
We actually had a show. We never played, but we
Oh,
had a
nice.
show booked, and I think a week before the show,
It was within a month.
Yeah.
that's what happened. Like the whole thing went down. So,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, cool venue though.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
neat.
cool. We wanted
Yeah.
to play there.
yeah,
But, yeah.
Yeah, we wound up playing. I don't know how familiar you guys are with Hamilton, but they turned the Gladstone,
Okay.
which was like an old tavern. So
Right.
they're doing shows out there now.
Oh,
which
nice.
is pretty
Sick.
cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called Vertigo Go.
Vertigo go.
But it's good to see that it's like
Yeah.
a place again.
Yeah, it's still happening,
They're
right?
doing
They
something,
didn't
yeah.
succumb to the pressure and
I
close
live
too,
like right
right?
around the corner from
Nice.
there, and you just drive by and it still looks like a shithole from
Yeah.
the outside, but it's like at least there's activity.
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There's
Some
a big
awesome
sign
shit
that says
going on.
nightly entertainment on top. That looks like a strip club.
It could be a number of things.
Yeah.
But it's also nice to have like a venue that's like closer to the east end and not
Yeah.
everything is just like based downtown. So
Yeah, right.
it's different. Like,
Yeah,
but,
there's still that in Corktown. Yeah.
but apparently it's doing pretty good there. So
Yeah. Fucking right.
yeah.
Yeah. And the Doors is just awesome. You guys play there a fair bit, or?
It's been a while. We used to play there quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been a little while.
Yeah, it's a nice vibe there.
We're usually a little.
It's fun, you know.
Yeah.
It's like nice and intimate.
Yeah.
Good tacos.
You can get a good, yeah,
yeah,
great
tacos,
tacos, yeah.
yeah.
You can get a good sound out of that little room too, like.
It's just a sweat fest.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No matter what.
No matter what, doesn't matter what time of the year. It's just so sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a good vibe there. We really have a good time. Like I said, there's not very many other venues that are kind of doing heavier shows at
Right.
the moment, so they're
Right.
definitely one of them.
Yeah. Do you guys play around a lot? Like you guys since 2016?
Yeah.
Playing around like
Yeah.
We
cool
usually
As much
spots.
as we can.
yeah.
yeah, right?
Every year we kind
Hit
of
us
do
up.
our route.
Yeah, exactly.
We do from Windsor to
Nice.
Ottawa, Quebec.
Oh, nice.
Usually try to hit every stop, all the major routes in between.
In
which
between, yeah.
We're kind of starting in March. We'll be doing March, April, May, kind of hitting all those stops, and then, like I said, trying to do the United States into like the summer probably. So
Yeah. It's
Get
good.
over in Buffalo and shit like that over there, or what do you think?
Yeah.
Or just anywhere they'll
It'd
take
be
you.
nice to like start in Buffalo and kind of, or
Work
vice
your way
versa,
around or something,
like,
and-
end in Buffalo. And it's
Yeah.
easy drive home from there.
Yeah.
we had actually booked 3 weeks. The month that the pandemic happened, we had 3 weeks booked in the United States, and then we heard about
Yeah, that
COVID, and everyone was just like,
And the
"What's
borders
that?"
were like,
Yeah.
yeah, shutting right down.
Yeah,
and
so
yeah.
then everything we just like.
I think, yeah, they must. I
basic
think they
stuff.
closed the borders like the day before.
It
we were
was like
supposed to go.
3 days before.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
I was in the truck at work and like I had told my boss I was supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And then I was going to go to Australia for 2 weeks. So I was
Right.
going to be gone for like a long time.
Yeah.
And I was like, you guys cool with this? And I'm like, yeah, do your thing. Like,
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, I talked to Bill on the phone like 3 days before we were supposed to leave because my boss was like, they closed the borders. Like, I don't think you guys are going. And I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, man.
Damn it.
So it's been a long
See
time.
you
coming.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I got to work instead.
Exactly. At least you didn't lose your job in the pandemic and shit like that too,
no,
man.
very lucky
Like,
for that. It was funny too because like I remember when we had the dates like booked and everything was kind of like starting to take off, and then that's when you kind of started hearing about COVID.
Yeah.
And we were like, blow over.
Some bad disease out of China. Whatever.
Some
Fuck
guy
this.
ate
That's
it.
unreal.
Yeah, honestly,
That's made up.
It sounded like a joke at the
Yeah.
beginning. I was like,
What do you mean
is
he ate a
this?
bat?
Yeah. This sounds made up. This will not affect us at all.
It was a pretty big
Boom,
deal.
4 years later.
I know.
Apparently,
So we had a lot of
show
momentum.
some shit
but
up. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
That's cool.
We're getting
Well,
back into it.
Yeah. Well, excited for you guys, man. Hopefully you get that sorted out and get out there, man. That'd be great.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, fucking
sure.
right.
All the viewers out there, you got to make sure you follow the Good Depression so you know when they're playing a show next. You got
Hell
to fucking hit
fucking
them up
yeah.
live because they'll fucking rip your face off.
They'll rip your face off like a mad gorilla.
Chimpanzee or some shit.
That's fucking awesome.
28 days later kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Good soundtrack.
Yeah, that's fucking kick-ass. So you got some new shit coming out, hopefully fall there. You said it was already written and recorded and everything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sweet.
we've been sitting on it for a little bit, so it's still us, but then we're already like into the midst of new
Right.
stuff as well.
Right.
So yeah, we're hoping that we can get out, tour it a little bit, and then we have more plans for some later this year to kind of showcase some new stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of keeping what we're doing under wraps for now, but yeah, probably by the end of the year we'll have something else really cool come out.
Sweet.
So just trying to keep busy and relevant.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
this
Staying
time,
relevant
so-
and staying in the algorithms and all that fun
Yeah.
shit, right?
Justin's really good at doing all of that for us. 'Cause nowadays
As good
it's
as
like,
it is, I guess.
it's hard though, honestly.
Our
Yeah,
like,
it is.
computer guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the IT guy of the band. Yeah.
It's tough. It's like you watch a YouTube video and you're like, post a song like I don't know every 2 weeks. And you're like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah. How do you have time to write the song?
Who's doing that? Yeah.
So we got Brian working OT. He just stays home now. And
Yeah.
he just writes riffs.
Just bangs it out, yeah.
the riff station.
Yeah.
We're just taking all of them.
Yeah.
We're
But yeah,
taking
I mean, like
everything
everyone's
he's got.
releasing singles now, and like, everyone's doing albums.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but, I mean,
Yeah.
They'll do 5 singles and then do a 5-song EP. That's all the
Yeah.
singles out
Yeah.
on today. And
Everyone's
Yeah.
attention
Everyone's doing-
span's so low that it's
Yeah.
like that's really the way that it works.
Yeah.
We were talking about how iTunes, when we were growing up, used to buy songs for like 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And an album was like $9.99. We
Mm-hmm.
have 10 songs. It made a lot more sense that way. But now, like, one song can generate the same amount as a whole album. So if you spread it out,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you're going to gain so much more, which is unfortunate because we are more of an album band
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
a single
yeah.
band.
I'm more of a
But-
full length guy myself
Yeah.
too, right? Like EPs are cool and shit, but like, dude,
Yeah.
the full length is like,
I think so.
it's like a nice offering, right? It's,
Yeah.
There's
And that's
lots
what
of
we think. Like,
It's a
that's what you, if,
story.
yeah,
like that's what you want to put out is an
Yeah.
album. And put
Yeah.
out an album.
Yeah.
We kind of write that way too. When we write, I feel we could be getting a certain like groove, and then things like flow and sound similar from song to song,
Right.
which we like. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
there's a progression through it
yeah,
all.
we never really
and-
put like
Sure.
a cap or a time off on like when it's like a deadline. We just keep writing and then kind of
Yeah.
adapting. And
Yeah.
I think we already have 2 or 3 songs that are getting to a good point now
Yeah.
for some new
Nice.
material. So.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And we got a ton of other material online too, if anyone wants to check it out.
Yeah.
No Funeral was our last full length. We got a few singles and then an EP, Wasted Youth. Or
Used to K.
Youth Decay.
sorry.
Yeah.
Wasted Youth is the first song.
Whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Think about that.
Wasted
How-
Life.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
I was gonna
like,
say. I
yeah,
think it's called.
How
Wasted
long?
Life. That
When
was
did we
so
record
good,
that?
man.
That was 2016.
That was like
That would have been like 2016. I think.
16?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty soon after.
That was the EP, you guys said?
Yeah, that was the first one.
That's
We did-
those are like the Seinfeld reference.
Oh, nice.
songs.
Gotcha.
But we were a 5-piece, so then I remember when we switched to a 4-piece. Your buddy Zach was at one of the shows, and he's like, "You guys shouldn't play those songs anymore. You need 2 guitars."
Oh,
And I
right.
was like, "Fuck."
Damn it.
He said that?
I'm right.
Yeah, well, I was like, dude.
Time
He
ready.
had a point. He had a point.
Yeah.
you know.
for some of them. A couple
Yeah.
still work, but yeah, we don't really play those very often.
Right, right.
Right.
Some of the deep cuts, eh?
Yeah.
You gotta earn those ones, eh?
we got a few of those now, I feel like, that don't ever really get.
Yeah, they don't see the light of day anymore.
We have a song that we had. Her name's Kat Clyde. She's like a folk artist or
Right.
like folk rock,
Yeah.
and we had like Brian plays the piano on it, has this whole like interlude with her vocals on it.
Nice.
I don't think we've ever played it live before.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be pretty hard to.
It's an album song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to bring like a cast.
Yeah. The stand, and it just fucking stays there the whole set except for that one. Like,
Yeah, maybe
Just
we'll do it one
awkwardly in
day.
the
but-
corner.
Just hit one guy's walk up and hit one note on. That's
Maybe
it.
a 10-year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Never thought about that.
yeah. That's awesome.
But Brian does all of our artwork too. I mean, if anyone's ever seen any of our EP or our album, both are like. Well, the second one's painted. The
Yeah.
first one's drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
Justin does all the digital art stuff.
That's sick.
We try to keep everything kind of, or we like to
In-house,
keep things
yeah,
in-house.
yeah.
These guys are both really talented when it comes to that kind of stuff. So it's
Yeah.
like, might as well.
Yeah.
Use what you got, right? Use
Yeah.
your resources, kind of
Yeah.
thing, right? Yeah, for sure.
Totally agree. Yeah.
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 Unless we see something that's like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Well, he's really good at the videography stuff too. With Sex Act, is probably one of our cheapest shot videos.
What did it
and
cost?
Like two
Pizza?
boxes of pizza.
Pizza, oh, we like green screen. So
Yeah,
and
green screen.
arguably probably doing the best out of any of the videos we've released.
Right.
We also shot one with David Proff for Snakes and Charmers, which was our last single, which was also amazing.
Yeah.
But two absolutely different styles. One's very dark and
Yeah,
Right.
metal, and
Contrast.
then one's like
Yeah.
very upbeat,
Yeah,
and
upbeat
silly,
and- yeah.
which is kind of what we are. We take ourselves seriously, but at the same time, we
Have fun with
we have
it.
fun.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
like having
Yeah.
fun. It's
Yeah.
our music's groovy. We like to kind of
It's metal, but it's still rock and roll. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of fun.
yeah.
It's a good way to put it.
We like having that vibe at our shows. A lot of like we notice so many different age levels of people actually like rocking out to it because it can be like rocky and groovy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Is that like intentional in the writing process, or does it just kind of come out that way?
I don't know.
Probably just comes out
a
that
bit
way.
of
Like,
both.
Yeah, right. Like,
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
we like.
Kind of what we're going for, I guess.
I think we pretty much like write the songs that like we would like to hear.
Yeah.
Kind of
Right.
thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to look at it. Like,
yeah,
shouldn't like want to try to appeal to what people want to hear, but
just kind of let it write itself or whatever as it
Yeah,
as
exactly.
It lays
It's
down.
like-
It
yeah.
does like it feels that way. It's very like it's fun because we just kind of get together and
Yeah.
like, we'd be jamming anyways.
Yeah.
We'd be
Yeah.
fucking around playing covers. Or
Yeah.
like we just like playing music together, right? So it's like when you just get together and it's like a song
Yeah.
kind of
Just a
meshes.
jam vibe. And
oh,
you're
yeah.
like,
we
keep that. Yeah, remember that riff. Yeah,
Well, sometimes
That's
we'll
the
like
hardest part.
yeah,
do like
yeah.
really
that is,
heavy
like-
metal.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we'll be into like some really jazzy, like lo-fi into like we've even done like pop punk like shit. We just like we like jamming together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we mess around all the time.
These guys have played together so long that they work together so well.
Yeah.
And like we've just found over the last few years this perfect kind of groove.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love this. This is my favorite. I love Southern style of music.
Right.
So a lot of that influence
Yeah.
is like part of my favorite part of this band.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like I said, Every Time I Die is
Yeah.
like my holy grail.
Nice.
And then grew up listening like Holly Springs Disaster and different other like Southern influence.
The Chariot.
bands. So Chariot
The
was
Chariot.
probably like one of my favorites.
So,
So
Norma Jean.
Norma Jean's sick.
yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
actually, I was telling Ty about when we went to Rockfest and we were in the Norma Jean pit. And I would say that's probably my favorite pit of all time. Wearing water shoes in the mud, and it was the only time I've ever crowd surfed, like in a show setting.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not really a crowd surfer, so
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun.
In the water shoes, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we were like staying at Rockfest in Montebello, so it was like a 3 or 4 day. I think it was 3 day
Yeah.
fest. So it was just like made more sense because it was in a farmer's field.
Yeah.
So it's literally just fucking
mud.
mud.
It gets
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah, I had to get pulled out by a tractor because like people were. It was like a 2 mile stretch, and you just had to
water
gun
shoes
it.
didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say you or your car. Or?
It's just like anything you wore just got super ruined. So
Yeah.
it was just like I just bought cheap pair of water shoes.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My feet were destroyed.
Yeah. Just waterlogged. Fucking
Yeah,
nasty.
just getting
Yeah.
stomped on. No
Yeah.
protection.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome, man.
Fuck yeah, I can imagine getting stomped on
Oh, dude.
water shoes in a fucking pit.
Dude.
Yeah, not recommended.
Yeah,
Like socks almost.
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
Yeah. Fucking last time I seen Lamb of God, dude, I lost my shirt, my hat, both my shoes. I was running around in bare feet. What the fuck? And I lost them like 3 or 4 times. Lost them, found them, put them on, lost them again.
How's that even
I was fucking hammered. That's how that happens. I was fucking
I've
hammered.
been there at the end of shows where there's like 12 different people just looking around for
Yeah.
their shoes.
Looking for shit.
Well,
yeah.
Glasses or
It
whatever.
was Adam at we would go to Tid the Season. So every time my dad would do a huge festival in Buffalo and bring a bunch of bands
Yeah.
out, we had a buddy that came out and he lost his shoe and found another shoe the exact same size. And like he came out and he was wearing 2 different shoes. We're like, what the fuck? Like,
Vans and a New Balance or
yeah,
something.
but it was the same size, and he actually liked the one he found better than his shoes.
Wasn't somebody like, "Oh, it's a shitness miracle"?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Do you guys got any? Do we already cover upcoming shows, or do you got anything coming up you want to shout out? There was one in
Just
March.
the Doors show.
Yeah, indoors. Anything?
A couple
else,
other
or-
things in the works too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything locked in yet.
Just follow our pages.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a show booked every month until July, but just little here and there for now. Only one Hamilton show, and then I think we're doing Barrie, London.
I think there's 2 Hamilton shows. We got one at the Doors, and then one
Oh,
at,
yeah, but
Mills
that's in
Hardware.
May. Yeah,
in
yeah.
May, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
sorry.
little further down, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fun. Never played there before, so
yeah. Are we,
Yeah.
are we playing St. Catharines?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
One in Ottawa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we got a lot coming up.
Yeah. You guys get around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busy.
You get around.
Yeah,
Southern- Southern
we call it
Ontario.
like the route, right? We I'd say from Windsor to Quebec is your like main territory to
Right.
try to like
Yeah.
get your band's
Yeah.
name out there,
Yeah.
which we do every year. But it's kind of why the States is the next big thing. I mean, we had so much momentum going into before the pandemic, and then had to just stop.
Shut it down. Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
just trying to get back into that. We
It's a pain with like visas and everything.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
fuck.
it's honestly
Yeah, going
easier
over
go
there
the
to make
UK.
money, they look at that weird, eh? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not just visiting. They're like, oh, you're here to like make
What do you
our
mean you're
money,
working?
and so we can tax you on it and shit.
Well,
You're like,
barely,
whatever,
you
guys.
know, like, we're giving it back to you for gas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's gone by the time we get back to the border.
Yeah. They're gonna steal our riches.
Fuckers.
You're a pirate or something. Hey, you steal the riches.
That was our lunch money, man.
So if people want to get some merch from you guys, they just show up to a show or hit you up on socials or both, I guess.
Yeah, we sell merch at shows.
Right
and
on.
Also,
Yeah.
we have like a web store.
Nice.
Oh,
Our-
sweet.
Our website. It's just GoodDepression.com.
Sick.
TheGoodDepression.com.
TheGoodDepression.com.
It's
Not
like,
the great, just the good.
The good, yeah. I love the name
good.
too. Yeah, the good depression.
Change it to, like,
I was like,
good.
it's the
I mean,
good.
I hate that bad depression, man.
It's all about the good one.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants that.
Yeah.
It's gotta be the good one.
Yeah, it's a funny trope. We kind of same thing, lighthearted in a way, or just like
Yeah.
a funny name.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Somebody said on our Instagram, they were like, this is like the hardest band name I've ever heard. I was like, there's no fucking way.
You're lying, dude.
Pretty
You don't
sure
need to
like
lie to us.
Infant Annihilator is a harder name than like the
I really
oh,
wish
man.
they could have been part of the conversation when we came up with it.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of like, yeah, I guess, you know, like,
Yeah.
sure. Like,
Watching like the History
know.
Channel or some shit, and
Yeah.
you're just like, the good depression.
I mean, I don't even know if there's a
We're
true,
fucking idiots.
like,
That's why.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
yeah, it's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Any last words from the Good Depression?
Check out our stuff.
Go
check
to
out
the
our
shows,
social medias.
Follow them.
Yeah.
Give us a
YouTube.
follow.
We got 2
Check
new
out.
videos out.
Yeah, check out the videos on YouTube for sure.
We've been,
Check out our live performance by our studio.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, fucking yeah.
We'll have links to their socials, their website, anything that we can find. We'll just stick it down below in the fucking doobly-doo thing.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
You can click stuff and find stuff, and
Actual term. The doobly-doos.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta
That's
be.
what we're using now.
That's what they call it, yeah. That's what they call it.
Put in the doobly doo.
You can even comment there in the doobly-doo. So,
That'd be even better.
yeah.
Or you can hit like and subscribe down there too.
Oh.
Probably should.
Hit
Yeah,
that
yeah.
notification bell too for fun. Right?
Just for fun?
Why do you hit
Let's
that?
have fun.
What's that about for?
Well, I think that just says, like, to notify them whenever we put something out. They got like
Oh,
a
yeah.
phone that goes, ding, hey, Liefeld.
We posted
That won't
a
be annoying
fucking
at all.
video.
Hit that button.
Yeah, you haven't hit the notification bell yet?
I don't have a notification bell. No.
No.
Turn
man.
on the ding dongs.
Yeah.
There you go. Big downs from that.
Well, thanks for
hell
coming,
yeah.
guys.
Thanks
for having us.
Thanks for having us.
It was a fucking hell of a set.
Yeah, this was a blast. Okay.
You guys got to see them live because it's fucking cool, man. They got a wicked sound.
Much
Hamilton.
appreciated.
Tight as
Doors
fuck,
pop.
big sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out to the doors there in March.
It was
March
March.
21st, yeah.
Man, he
Yeah.
knows it.
Fall time, new music coming out, man. Fucking right.
Stoked.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hold that up. And since our episodes come out every Tuesday, we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Hell yeah. The Good Depression, everybody. Thank you guys very much for coming in. Woo!